Have you ever wondered what would happen to your body if you made just one tiny change to your morning routine? Not a hardcore workout, not an expensive supplement, not some complicated diet trend. Just 2 eggs every single day. Sounds almost too simple, right? But here's the surprising truth. This small habit could trigger a cascade of changes inside your body that affect everything from your muscles to your brain to your skin and even your heart. And by the end of this video, you might seriously rethink what goes on your breakfast plate tomorrow morning. Let's start with something most people think they understand: protein. You've probably heard it everywhere. Eat more protein to build muscle. But here's the catch. Protein alone is not enough. Your body is more like a biochemical factory than a simple machine. It doesn't just need raw materials. It needs the right combination of nutrients to actually use those materials effectively. Now imagine this. You're eating a bowl of oatmeal every morning. Great choice. It gives you fiber, slow-release carbohydrates, and about 15% of your daily protein needs. But the moment you add 2 eggs to that meal, everything changes. Eggs are what scientists call a complete protein. That means they contain all 9 essential amino acids, the exact building blocks your body cannot produce on its own. But here's where it gets really interesting. Your muscles don't grow in the gym. They grow after the gym. When you lift weights or even just carry groceries, you create tiny micro tears in your muscle fibers. To repair those tears, your body needs amino acids from protein, energy from carbs like oats, and hormonal support from healthy fats. And guess what? 2 eggs deliver that perfect trifecta. So instead of just eating, you're actually engineering recovery and strength at the cellular level. Now, let's shift focus. Because your body isn't the only thing getting a boost. Your brain is about to thank you too. Ever walked into a room and forgotten why you were there? That frustrating brain fog, that lack of focus, that sluggish thinking? It might not be stress. It might not even be sleep. It might be nutrition. And this is where eggs become incredibly powerful. Eggs are one of the richest dietary sources of choline. Now, the question is that what is choline? Think of choline as the construction material for your brain's messaging system. It helps produce acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter responsible for memory, learning, focus, and reaction time. Without enough choline, your brain literally struggles to communicate with itself efficiently. In other words, if your brain were a smartphone, choline is the signal strength, and without it, you're running on poor reception. Combine that with other nutrients like magnesium and zinc from a balanced diet, and now you're supporting blood circulation in the brain, neuron repair, cognitive clarity. So those 2 eggs, they're not just food, they're mental performance fuel. All right, we need to talk about the elephant in the room: cholesterol. For years, eggs were practically villainized. Too many eggs will raise your cholesterol. Egg yolks are bad for your heart. But modern nutritional science tells a very different story. What if everything you believed about eggs was incomplete? Here's the truth. Your body actually needs cholesterol. It's essential for hormone production, cell membrane structure, vitamin D synthesis. But not all cholesterol is the same. There are 2 main types: LDL, low-density lipoprotein, often called bad cholesterol, and HDL, high-density lipoprotein, known as good cholesterol. For most healthy individuals, eating eggs does not significantly increase LDL, bad cholesterol, but it can actually increase HDL, good cholesterol. And HDL helps remove excess cholesterol from your bloodstream. So instead of harming your heart, eggs, when eaten in moderation, may actually support cardiovascular health, especially when paired with heart-friendly foods like oats, rich in beta-glucan, nuts, fruits. This combination helps reduce arterial plaque, improve lipid profiles, and support long-term heart health. Now here's something most people don't expect. Your breakfast could be affecting your skin. What if your morning meal doubled as a skincare routine? Let's break it down. Eggs contain a powerful mix of nutrients that directly influence skin health. Zinc helps reduce inflammation, controls oil production, minimizes pores. Iron improves oxygen delivery to skin cells, prevents dullness and dryness.
Vitamin B complex boosts metabolism, helps detoxify the body, promotes healthy skin turnover. Meanwhile, oatmeal contributes antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, skin-soothing minerals. When you combine oats plus eggs, you get sustained energy, reduced cravings, improved skin hydration, better detoxification. You're not just eating breakfast, you're creating a biochemical environment for glowing skin. Now comes the practical part. Because let's be honest, eating plain boiled eggs every day, that gets old fast. So here are some high-impact, nutrient-dense, and actually enjoyable ways to include them. The Power Breakfast Bowl. Savory oatmeal base, 2 soft-boiled or scrambled eggs, spinach or greens, a pinch of sea salt. Balanced, filling, and incredibly nutrient-rich. The Oat Egg Energy Cookie. Oats, 1 egg as binder, natural sweetener, raisins or nuts. A perfect blend of health and indulgence. The Classic Upgrade. Steel-cut oats, 2 poached eggs, a spoon of almond butter. This combination gives you protein, healthy fats, slow carbs, keeping you full for hours. So what really happens when you eat 2 eggs every day? Here's the big picture. Stronger muscles, sharper brain function, better cholesterol balance, healthier skin, longer-lasting energy. All from one simple habit. But remember, balance is everything. Eggs are powerful, but they work best as part of a diverse, nutrient-rich diet. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you eat eggs every day? What's your favorite way to cook them? Drop your answers in the comments. I read every single one. And if you found this helpful, like the video, subscribe for more science-backed content. Because sometimes, the smallest habits create the biggest transformations.